Hey guys, Rich from Rich Mid Gaming. Hope everyone is doing fantastically well. Welcome to this another Star Wars Shatterpoint video, but this one is a little bit different. As we know with most gaming systems out there, there are always some companies that will make third-party tools for them, whether they're range and movement rulers or whether they are, in this case, tokens. So Aaron from BuyTheSameToken reached out to me a couple of weeks back and asked if I would be willing to take a free, so this was given to me by free, so a free sample of their tokens, and if I would cover them on my channel. And I said yes, I would be more than happy to. A couple of caveats with this, guys. As I mentioned, this was given to me for free. But I will be giving you my full, open and honest opinion. I'm under absolutely no obligation from the guys at BuyTheSameToken to give them a glowing review or anything like that. If I don't like the product, I will absolutely be letting you know. And you know I won't like the product. If you ever play a game with me, I won't be using their tokens. I'm quite excited about this. Having a look at their website, there's a couple of things that they've included in their set that I feel were missing from the actual tokens in the core box. So I'll go through some of them as well. I've no idea what the quality is like. This hasn't been opened yet. I don't know what I'm getting, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm getting. But let's head over to the other camera and we'll take a look at what is in here. And there will be a code, I've completely forgot it, but there will be a code that I will put up on screen right now. I think it's like Rich Mid Gaming 10 or something like that. And if you include that link when you make your purchase, you're going to get an extra 10% off your order. And from what I can tell, guys, BuyTheSameToken, they are already cheaper, or quite a bit cheaper than the leading competitors out there. Are their tokens as good? Is it just cheaper for an inferior product? Well, let's head on over to the other camera and we will take a look. Okay then, guys, so let's get this opened up. There we go. And let's see what we have got inside. And I will be leaving links for everything that we take a look at today down below. First of all, many thanks for your order. It wasn't an order. The BT3PO protocol droid at BTST. I do like that. As you can see there, that's the guys, all the guys' details, but I will be leaving links down in the description below, along with that promo code. As I mentioned, if you do use that promo code, you will be getting an extra 10% discount off your order. So let's take a look then at what we have got in here. So, okay, so it looks like we've got, okay, so it looks like we've got two different sets of tokens in here. If I just move these here a second. So I think what we've got here are the single player, let's take that out of there, but it looks like we've got the single player token set, so designed for one person, and then we've also got the objectives set as well. So it does look like all of these still have their little sticky things protecting them on there, which is good. You kind of want that. It means that if you take them off yourself, you know that they're not going to be they're not going to get scratched or anything like that before they turn up to you. My nails are not very long, so I'm just wondering if I can actually get these off. Let's take a little look at this one here. My nails are really not long enough to do this sort of stuff, guys, but let's have a look and see if we can do it. There we go, there we go. Okay, so we've got the objective markers here, weirdly with a hole in the middle. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so now we've got the double-sided objective token. How many do you get? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, 9. Okay, I was going to say that would have been very strange if we didn't get 9. Obviously double-sided, so you've got inactive, and then you have got active on there as well. So let's put these other ones to one side. We don't need to open up one of everything. Okay, this one looks like it's already been opened. So I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. I think this is a priority mark. Okay. Ah, I like that. I like that. So rather than having an extra little token on the field somewhere, you can just slot that over the top like so. Could have some problems, but we'll talk about that in a moment. But I do like that. I never understood why you had why we had two sides in the game. And then these here then look like the markers. Ah, okay, they've got little divots on them there. So I'm assuming, divot, maybe that's the wrong word. So I'm assuming this is going to be for the light and the dark side, or the red and the blue player. Okay, they're really nice. They're I don't know if it's coming through on the camera or not, but they're like a they're like a see-through. It's like a transparent plastic almost, you know, so the light shines through them. And then I'm gathering we just pop them on there like so. Okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's open up a blue one. See what the blue ones look like as well. Again, I really should have put my little knife to the side here because my okay, so we get a slightly different shape for the blue ones. Let's have a little look. And then once again, yeah, that just it kind of does, but they kind of, oh, okay, no, if you put them in fully, then they absolutely do fit in. So if you put them in like so, okay, yes, they do. Okay, I quite like that. I really like the look of them. And I quite like that, I think. Let's just shine the light up there a little bit more, so hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for you guys to see. So it looks like then, what do we get? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 9 of each. So we're going to get 9 of each of these as well. Which obviously, you know, if there was ever a way that you had all 9 objectives active, I suppose that's the thing. So I believe this here then is one of the sets. So I think everything we get here is one of the sets. And what I'll do, guys, I'll jump off camera at some point and I'll open all these up so you can see them in all of their glory. But let's push these to one side for a moment then and take a look at what we have here. So first of all, it looks like these are going to be the special conditions. These again look double-sided, and if they are, it's got the disarm symbol there, slight variation from the official, but that's fine. So we've got the disarm, and it looks like on the back of the disarm we're going to have the pin. I must say, guys, the quality of these is very, very good indeed. They're very, very nice. Double-sided, like, for conditions really annoys me. I'm not going to lie. It's one of the things that I didn't like about the core box. I really didn't like the fact that they were double-sided tokens. You know, I felt like they could have just had one of each. But these look really good. So let's check the other ones out then. Obviously, we've got the strain here on this side. And then we've got the exposed one here. So yeah, these are very, very nice quality tokens. I think I'll definitely be swapping out my current set for these. And I have had tokens. I do have some acrylic tokens for Marvel Crisis Protocol. So let's put these in the right way around there. There we go. So there's your four condition tokens at the moment. And then in total, what do we get of each one here? Okay, so we do get quite a lot. So 2, 4, 6, 8, So 10 of the disarm and pin, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 again of the strain and expose. So that's, you know, that's absolutely fine, and I would say is definitely more than enough as a single player set. It's probably more than enough for a for a full game, to be honest with you. So let's have a look here then at what we have got. So these look like they're going to be the hunker tokens, from what I can see. There we go. Oh, and again. Okay, the printing on that side, the colours on that side, they're not quite as good. I can see a little. Oh no. Okay, it's just where a little bit of the stickiness has stayed on whilst I've been taking the actual. I've been taking the actual things off. So yeah, okay. They're really nice. They are really, really nice. But we only get one. That can't be right, yeah? We can't only get one hunker. Ah, okay. Here we go, guys. We don't only get one hunker token. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see these better. Oh, there we go. So yeah, no, we don't only get one hunker token. We also get a bag here. Where have they gone? So we get a bag here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 seemed like a random number, but apparently 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I don't know if that's a mistake and I got an extra one, because I did get an extra one in this bag here. So maybe that's what it is. I will say, I think a missed trick with these hunker tokens is to have hunker 1 on one side. And because if you're going to do double-sided, you might as well go all in, and then have hunker 2 on the other side. I think that would have been nice, just to reduce the number of things that are on the board. Then we've got the Force, the will of the Force. Take your pick with which will you would like to choose. Obviously Pagani or Chic. There we go. Yeah, these are really nice. I do like these. So you've got your used, and then you've got your active on that side there. And again, we're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. So right now the highest number of force that a single strike team can have is 8. That's going to be 4 from Anakin and 4 from Dooku. So nice that you get some spares in there. Or if you want to give some to your mates, you've got that as an option as well. And then here then, I'm assuming we have got the wounded and injured tokens. Let's have a little look on here. Now, weirdly enough, we know that these symbols are kind of the wrong way around, but it is what it is. So we've got wounded on that side and injured on this side. Let me get an extra one of each of them out for you so you can see them all. They're really nice. It feels very strange to me that the symbol for an injured symbol is not the symbol that is on the actual character cards themselves. It's very, very strange indeed. We will have a look, and I'll show you their website, guys, and we'll go through the pricing and things, and I'll give you my honest thoughts in terms of what I think of the product, which has been very, very good so far, but also what I think of the price, because that has been the thing in the past for me, is they've been expensive. They haven't been the cheapest of things to play with. Now, this is the one that I was really excited about when I saw, because one of the things that I hate, and I think AMG missed the ball with completely, is damage tokens in this game. Only having two options for damage token, either 1 damage or 5 damage, I absolutely hate, and yes, they have done. Okay, they absolutely have done. So I really, really like this. My nails, guys, are failing me here. But you can see we've got 1 damage, and then flip it over, and we have got 2 damage. And then I think we've got exactly the same for 3. Oh, that's 4 even. But 3 and 4, which again, big fan of having these extra damage tokens, and they actually go all the way up to 6, it looks like. So they're all double-sided. So you do need to be a little bit more careful, but you know, the game uses double-sided things anyway. But you can see there we've got 1, 3, 5 on one side, and we can flip them over for 2, 4, and 6. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go away. I'm going to get rid of all of these, do them all out, and they'll come back. I'll show you everything that we get. I'll show you the different sets, give you an idea of what the price is, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the product. Okay, guys, so there we go. That is all of the little labels taken off each one of these acrylic tokens, and you can see them all in their glory. Having checked, guys, this is actually a set for 2 people, or at least a full core box set. So it's all the tokens that you would get in the core box. Now you can buy individual components of these. So for example, you can buy these here completely separate. So let's say that you did want to split this with a friend, for example. You could take half of everything each and then just buy one of these. Things that I like about it, first of all, the quality. The quality of these tokens is very, very good indeed. I really, really like the quality on them. The printing on them is very, very good. I don't know if it's printing or etching, is very, very good indeed. I don't know which way around they're supposed to go. But yeah, the quality of them is very, very good indeed. I like the fact that we get so many different options when it comes to damage. Remembering each one of these is double-sided, so you're going to get, you know, if you do split this with a friend, you are essentially going to get 6 of these ones here, so you get 12 in total. You get 3 of each, sorry, 6 of these here as well, and then you're going to get 4 of these, each of these 5 and 6s, which is definitely more than enough for a game of Shatterpoint. I do like these little markers. However, I do have a slight concern that they do protrude. And as we know, you can place a character directly on top of these. So, you know, whilst I really do like them, functionally in the game, are they going to work? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. And having looked again, by the way, they do stick in and fit in. Also, I'm not entirely sure about these either for the priority. Now again, the reason I'm saying that is you could have a character on top of there, stood atop that, and you would need to move that character to be able to get that onto there. It's a nice little idea, I think. But yeah, that's my only real concern about it. Other than that, guys, I think it's really, really good. In fact, what we'll do is we're going to head back over to the other camera, and I'll give you my final thoughts. I'll show you the website, show you the things that you can get, and then because you don't have to buy this full set, you can buy, as I mentioned, the individual components. You can buy a single person version of all the other bits that you need for the game, not just this top bit here. So let's head over to the camera and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, guys, so BuyTheSameToken, what do I think? As I mentioned, I think the quality is really, really good. Let's have a quick look at the price of what it was we were looking at. So this is the set here that we were looking at. It shows 2 on the screen. Ignore that. You get one one of them, you don't get a double up. So a little bit strange that they did that on the website. This one is going to be coming out at 83.31, including VAT. Sorry, exclusive of VAT. So add your VAT on there as well, which in the UK is going to be what, 20%. And this is everything that you get in there. So 18 injured wounded, 16 force, 11 hunker, 10 strained exposed, 10 disarmed pinned, 12 1 and 2 damage, 6 3 and 4 damage, 4 5 and 6 4 times 5 and 6 damage. You've got 9 Jedi control tokens, 9 Sith control tokens, 9 objective tokens, the priority ring tokens, and then a little bit about why choose BST. As I mentioned, you can buy the individual components. You can see here you'd get one of these. That's going to be coming out at 32.37. And then you've also got the single player token set as well. So to give you an idea, you're going to get the 9 injured, 8 force, 6 hunker, 5 of the strained, 5 of the disarmed rather than the 10. So essentially half of what you were getting previously. That's coming out at £28.14. So look, these are not the cheapest things in the world. Acrylic tokens never are. It doesn't matter which manufacturer you go to. They are a luxury. They are a luxury. I mean, all minigaming is luxury, but these are a sort of an extra layer on top. And I get that they're not going to be for everyone, but if you are looking for some acrylic tokens for Star Wars Shatterpoint, guys, these are absolutely amazing. I've seen some of the other ones that are out there. Personally, I didn't like the look of those over these ones. I'm not going to name any names of any other companies because there's plenty of other companies out there that do really, really good ones as well. But I really liked these. If somebody was to ask me the question, where would you get some acrylic tokens for Shatterpoint? I would tell them, buy the same token. I think they're really, really good quality. The guys were, obviously, as I mentioned, they gave me them for free, but I'm not bound by anything to promote them or anything like that. I'm giving my honest feedback and opinion. And I think, if you are looking for some play tokens, then these guys are really, really good. Let me get that code for you as well, guys. So as I mentioned, we do have a code. It's on the screen now. So it's RichMid10. We'll put it down in the description below as well, and that's going to give you 10% discount off your total order. So make sure you use that at checkout. I don't get anything for that, guys. I don't get a kickback for that. I wouldn't have put the code up there if I didn't like the product. If the product came and I thought it was subpar, sub-quality, then I wouldn't have promoted that. But it's for those guys. They reached out. They asked me if I wouldn't mind sharing their product. And as always, when I do product reviews on this, guys, whether it's Atomic Mass Games, whether it's FFG or whoever it is, I'll always give my honest feedback. And they're really, really good. And if you're going to buy them, you may as well use that code anyway and get yourself an extra 10% off. As I mentioned, this is not an affiliate thing. I don't get a kickback. I'm not promoting this to make money off it, guys. Use the code, don't use the code. It doesn't affect me. But if you're going to buy them, you may as well use that code and get that extra discount. We're going to leave it there for this one, guys. I know this has been a little bit different. But, the hobbying part is there's lots of different components to it. I'm definitely going to be using these tokens. I'm sure Quinn's going to be tapping me up to try and get the other side of the box. I know he had his eyes on them as well. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll have to see. But we'll leave it there for now. Always, a big shout out to loyalist, the sponsor of the channel. There'll also be a link down in the description below as well. If you could leave a like, it would really, really help. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Are acrylic tokens your thing? Have you bought them for other gaming systems? I have for MCP. you know, they just, I just prefer them. I just think they're a little bit nicer. And if it's a game you're going to invest in, you're going to play a lot, I think it's definitely worth the investment. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do so. We're getting to the end of our second Shatterpoint League, or our second Shatterpoint event even. And watch this space for some things happening around TTS and some of the things that we're going to be doing over on there as well. And as always, guys, it leaves me with just enough time to say stay well, keep safe, and until next time, may the Force be with you.